What is popping, guys? What is popping? I'm over here making my bangles, baby. And I just got finished watching Tasha's um video, right? And so I'm saying to myself when I'm watching it, because she provided some information that somebody like randomly got in contact with her and told her some information about Waka Flocka, right? So, granted, do I believe that Waka Flocka is still cheating on his wife? Yeah, I do. But Tammy has already made the decision not to leave him. That's her decision. Just like it's Cardi B's decision not to leave what's his name? Offset, child. Every time I try to think of his real name, I'd be thinking about Cleophas, Cassius, Calandri. I don't know, but it's a C name, and I'm so sorry. But I know the baby name is Culture. Oh, wait, it's not a C name, it's a K name. But anyway, moving on, right? So, like I was saying, do I believe that he's really cheating on Tammy Rivera still? Yes, I do. But Tammy chose to stay with him the same way that Beyonce chose to stay with Jay-Z. It's mighty funny to me how women do not judge Beyonce the same way they judge all these other women. Is it because like Beyonce is like, y'all put the queen in front of Beyonce and that exonerates her from the personage of you all's judgment? I'm not talking to like everybody, just those people who act like they've never been in a situation before where they was with some dirty dick motherfucker that was just dogging them. We all been there. We all chose to be there once or twice or made the decision. Some women move on. Some women be like, not me, not me, But and kudos to you women. Me myself, I've chose to stay with a dirty dick or two, but we're not talking about me. We talking about this bullshit last night, right? So what led me to believe in the way that she was talking about the situation. The first thing I thought was this. I said, wait a minute, why did she just believe this person, whoever this person is, right? And then, I was like, this reminds me of a situation that I had before. And this is a real life situation, right? Now, I've told you it has been some information that has came to me before that I did have like receipts on. And, you could believe this person because they provided pictures or, audio of somebody talking or something like that, right? But I've also had people to inbox me, I mean, randomly. Do you hear me? Friggin' randomly with just bullshit, right? And they was talking about how a supposed straight woman was having an affair with another woman, but the woman was not straight. Then she said that the woman and that she was having the random person said that she had had sexual encounters with the wife alone, and then the wife and the husband. So I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, how you just going to come to me with this information like I'm just going to put it out there just because you said it happened, right? And I said to her, I said, I'm sorry, my love, but guess what? That's a bit unbelievable. And what you're going to have to do for me is provide for me receipts in order for me to put that energy or to put energy into what you're saying, right? And you know what? I sat back and I waited, not on bated breath, child, not on bated breath. But when the person came back to me, they said, my bad. It wasn't really true. It was just my girlfriend playing games. And I said, yeah, okay, I see what's going on here. I didn't believe it in the first place, but I said, okay, I really should be on the lookout for people who do things like that, because if it would have went to somebody else who was not as seasoned or someone who was, desperate to make their way into um, into this type of field, that they would have took that story and they would have ran with it without receipts. So I said that story in order to say that's the entire field that I was getting. And then when people were in the comments saying that, oh, I see this person's name. So this is the thing. This is what really confused me. So first of all, you said that the interaction between y'all two came from a dummy account. So it was a dummy account and you believed it? And people in the comments were saying, oh, I see the name, I see the name. And I'm like, I didn't see the name, but hey, Shasta La Vista. Then she started saying, it doesn't matter, guys. The account is gone from Instagram. It's gone. And I said, right after she was saying that, I said, well, Tasha, is that you? Are you coming up with these dummy accounts, planning this information so that you could have a story? I was like, wait a minute, girl. I know you're not that goddamn desperate. I know, but I digress. But that was the feeling that I got, that she came up with some type of plot or scheme herself. And I guess the information that she did have was she talking about Cardi B? You know what? With that situation, she was talking about Cardi B and who is that? And Offset. And then the final piece of it, supposedly, of the dummy Instagrammer, said that Cardi B had slept with Waka Flocka. And she was saying, the dummy account was saying that the reason why Offset bought her a Lamborghini truck was because Offset was cheating. Now, this is the funny part about it. This is what's funny. Who the fuck doesn't know that Offset is cheating? How a random stranger is going to come to your DM and tell you that Offset is cheating, but everybody knows Offset's cheat. Like, he's been caught universally friggin' cheating. So, girl, you're going to have to do better than that. But what the girl said was that, he bought her the Lamborghini truck because he was cheating. I mean, I'm sure that's not the first thing. I'm sure he put that ring on her finger because she was cheating and he wanted her to stick around with him. So that's not new. The only thing that I would say that was new and different was, oh yeah, she fucked Waka Flocka. And I was like, that's out of the blue, but okay. So anyway, let's do this. I've never heard, Tasha be disrespectful to me. I will say that again. Now, it was one instance where she has said she's not going to stunt anyone that is in her pajamas before the camera. Now, I don't know if she talk about me, because, sometimes I wear my kimono that I wear around the house. Okay, but I don't feel like she's talking about me. I really feel like she's talking about Essie Berry. So y'all tell me what y'all think. But I think she's talking about Essie Berry, because I would doubt seriously that she would be talking about me, because I'm kind of sure that she knows that, where she lives is like basically less than a 5-minute drive from me. Like, she has to know that, I'm sure that I will eventually bump into her down there to the Kroger. Okay, and shout out to Tracy, that work at the Kroger. I see you, love. She was one of my people that follow me on YouTube. But I said, I know she not, being out of the pocket like that, because, yeah, I live 5 minutes away from her. Okay. It's a nice up and coming area. It's beautiful, Now, where I live at, is already up. Well, let me move on, right? So, but anyway, this is what I'm suggesting how Tasha K can fit this, because the more that she goes in on Cardi, the more that I guess people get enraged about it, right? Now, what I would do if I was her, because I believe in my life, I'm the fixer, right? But this is what I would do in my life, or how I could redeem myself as a YouTuber if I was in her situation. What I would do is first, not get on camera and cry again. Please don't do that shit. Everybody was laughing at you, girl. Do not cry, girl. Don't do that, girl. No. But what I would do is I would come back on camera and I would apologize. I would be raw and I would be honest and I would say, listen, I am trying to be the next Wendy Williams or Shock Jock or whatever it is, and sometimes what you have to do is you have to create anger in a person in order to get in order to get a response that you can use to take you to the next level. That's what I would say. I would also say that I apologize to any other YouTuber that I have disrespected, or if you feel like I have disrespected you, I do apologize. That is not my case. Yes, I did get a big head at one time. Yes, I did pass judgment on people and acted immaturely and, forgot the place that I started. That at one time I was a small YouTuber also, an up and coming YouTuber also, and I apologize to my winos for asking you to go to people's other channels and bully them. Apologize, and I apologize to you winos because I used my power to make you all do things that I'm not ashamed of. That I am ashamed of. Okay? So that would be something that I would do. I would also say that, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about a couple of weeks off because I think that is her only job. I don't think, I think her husband may work. I'm not sure. But I'm sure the area that she live in, because I said it's up and coming. So it's not, it's not, child, let me leave that alone. But it's a nice area. Don't get me wrong. But, it's not, you don't have $1 million homes over there. Now, we have $1 million homes here, but not like in her area. But anyway, it's all, child, let me move on. So, but I'm sure that because she supposedly have all these lawyers and all these other things in place, I'm sure that Nicki Minaj or somebody has given her a damn bonus to do something in her life that she has a piece of change to sit on. And what I would think she should do is just take about 3 weeks off. She could afford to take 3 weeks off. Take 3 weeks off and come back different. Keep it unwind with Tasha K, but she needs to change her entire background. She needs to change her entire brand look, and still do the wine zhuzh. That's still her, but she definitely just come back with a new look, so people would expect different. So then their heart is open to a different kind of Tasha because she already has the people's ear. Unfortunately now it just seemed like people are only coming over to listen to the fuck shit and report on it, like myself. So what I'm just suggesting to Tasha is, it's never too late to revamp your self-love. It's never too late, and just come back different. The next thing is you don't ever talk poorly about another person, calling them names like just so disrespectful. Give that, talking about people's stuff up. Just give all that stuff up, Talk about people having Patreons is a smack in the face to Lovely T, but Lovely T is not going to call her out because she's such a sweet lady. She's sweet, you know. I mean, she be getting raunchy when she be saying people I don't give a fuck, but she's still very sweet to me, you know. But anyway, guys, you agree with me that Tasha can come back from this if she chooses to, you know? I think I did a great job with telling her what to do. Well, you know, if she listened to it, I don't know, but, you know. Mm-hmm. Anyway, guys, remember this. The same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.